Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Northwest Racing Association. My name is Blake Deppinette alongside my co-host Jimmy Neese. Before we get talking to Jimmy, let's give a big shout out to all of our race sponsors. We have a Dirt Slinger Ramps, a Mid-South Dirt Slingers, Team 126 Racing. Bibs Retail Liquor is our wonderful title sponsor for the NWRA Superstocks. This is the Northwest Racing Association. We're live on the Panda Nation iRacing Network. Jimmy, how are you doing tonight?
Fantastic, Blake. I am really looking forward to watch these boys tear up this track here at Limaland tonight.
Oh yeah, I just got home a tad late tonight and got into the pure stocks just to catch the end of it. And man, this track was slick as all get out, black top to bottom, no grip on the track whatsoever. And there was 6 cars thrown under a blanket the last 10 laps.
Oh boy, I'll bet that was exciting.
William Hargreaves was one of the big movers. Started 12th, got all the way up to 2nd, but with 5 to go, I think he was running like 5th or 6th, and he just weaseled his way right on in there.
William the Grove Hargreaves.
Oh yeah, we.
Do you happen to know who's operating or piloting the 30 car of Blake Northcutt tonight? Is that Grayson or is that actually Blake?
Well, I see Beth Northcutt is tuned in watching. Beth, could you give an answer to that?
I ask. It's sitting third quick right now. Carl Kilgore's at the top of the leaderboard. Excuse me, with a 15.023.
If I had to take a wild guess, that's probably Blake behind the wheel tonight. I know he's pretty good here at Limaland, but I could be wrong.
Blake and Billy are sitting third and fourth right now. If it holds, Jordan Gage is in second with a 15.053. Looks like these guys are stacking them in there nice and tight as far as the gaps on the times.
Yeah, Billy, he finished 4th in the first race today. I saw he had some good moments there. He was just minding his own business, rolling the bottom, and almost weaseled his way up into a top 3.
Oh, was that right?
He was just minding his own P's and Q's.
Did you put this out on Facebook, Blake?
I did.
This video? All right, I'm trying to find it so I can share it.
Well, thank you, Beth. She says that she thinks it's Blake tonight.
It is Blake. Okay. Good. What a great showing. Putting her up there in third place.
If I got all the Northcutts correct, I'm pretty sure Beth is Billy's wife. I do have to say that is pretty cool whenever I go live and I see about 7 different Northcutts come popping in.
Yes, it is.
Well, here we go for the heats. I guess we babbled on too much for qualifying. Who even got quick time tonight?
It was Carl Kilgore.
Oh, sweet. I'll let you do the honors for heat race number 1 here. You do the first row. I'll do the opposite rows.
I was just posting a message. All right. So starting front row, our quick time tonight with the 15.023 is the 121 machine of Carl Kilgore. Beside Carl is the 13 machine of Jordan Gage. Are you doing every other row?
I got David Blackburn starting second, but maybe.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm on the wrong. I'm fired. The 17 machine of David Blackburn. So sorry for that.
On the inside of row number 2 is the 71H of William Hargreaves, is outside the 1 of Alex Brewer.
Starting in row number 3 on the inside is he 483 on the track?
He's 483 number 2.
Number 2, Jesse Wall. Alongside Jesse is the 21 of Jim Rivas.
On the inside of row number 4, looks like we only have 1 car tonight. That's the 103 of Travis Bertzer. Oh, Anthony James is back here too.
Jay Place did not come out for the heat, did he?
No, he did not. But hang on, Jimmy. We got to stop the broadcast right now. Pause. Terry Farness is in the house.
Oh, Uncle Terry. Hi, Terry. Hope you're having a good evening.
Here we go off of turn number 4. Green flag is out here to start the evening.
Boy, Carl got a heck of a jump on that one, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. One of my least favorite. I've never been to Limaland, so Limaland is only about 45 minutes away from where I live. I've never been
Why
there.
have you never been there?
Because they used to run. So Limaland is the only track. Was the only track in the entire state of Ohio that ran 360 sprint cars on a weekly basis. They ran those. They're the only track in my region that runs UMP modifieds on a weekly basis, and they also run what they call a Thunderstock. Well, the facilities outside of the track are not very rain friendly. So whenever there's rain throughout the week, it's almost a guaranteed cancellation because there's no draining.
Ooh.
But as far as the track goes, like the track and the actual facilities are next to none. Like they're fantastic, but just the draining systems and the plumbing and all that stuff, it's not. I guess it's not what it should be. But they actually used to run the Brad Doty Classic here at Limaland.
Oh, did they really? Okay.
Brad Doty started at Attica in the 80s. Well, Attica reopened in 88. So give or take in the 90s, and then they ran it up to like 2006 or 7 or something like that. And then the track owner at the time was not a nice lady, at least from what I gathered. And then they sent it to Limaland, and they ran it up till maybe 14 or 15, and then they brought it back, and Donnie Schatz was the first one to win the Doty Classic after they brought it back to Attica. I was there.
Looks like Blackburg finally got around the Grove there.
Yeah, Kilgore's still out front there. He's going to take heat race number 1 here. Blackburg second, Hargreaves third, Brewer fourth, Rivas fifth, Wall in sixth. And I'm not quite sure who seventh and eighth. Seventh was Bertzer, and I saw ninth might have been Janes. No, ninth was Place. Eighth was Janes.
All right. Looks like we got a couple Bloomquist cars in this field.
I don't have Bloomquist. I just have some other stuff.
Really?
Yep.
I got Bloomquist. 2 of them towards the back. Starting on the pole for heat number 2 is the 13 machine of Jordan Gage. Alongside Jordan is the number 2, the wild man, Jamie Massey.
Oh, he's in yellow tonight. On the inside of row number 2 is the 55 of Cruise Caudell, and is outside the 71 of Dan the Man Stiffler.
Row number 3 on the inside is the 55 of Cody Myers. Alongside Cody, you've got the 26 of Sean Stevens from Australia.
On the inside of row number 4 is Brennan Weeks and Matt Walter.
And rounding out the field back there all by his lonesome is the number 7 of Seth Castle. I still can't believe you don't go to Limaland as close as it is. I mean, it's on iRacing. How have you not checked that off your iRacing list?
Well, they don't run weekly. Oh,
they don't? Do they do special events only?
Yeah.
Like the action track?
Well, kind of. Within the last couple of years, they got rid of the 360s weekly. So they were just running UMP modifieds and those Thunderstocks. But, I mean, the NRA 360s still come through, and occasionally they'll get an ALMS late model show. But I mean, yeah, Limaland runs on Friday nights, same time as Attica does. So.
Okay.
And Attica's in my backyard, 25-30 minutes compared to driving 45 up to an hour to get to Lima.
Looks like Jordan is he's keeping her out front. He's creating some space every lap. He's gaining a little bit more. Last lap was a 15.108 to Massey's 15.236. So he is definitely faster.
I got to ask, Jimmy, who was the one you sent the link to tonight? What was his name?
Oh, that's my old special needs friend from Canada, Doug. You have to be nice to Doug if he starts chiming.
He says color commentary is kind of weak. Oh, dead air, Jimmy.
Come on, Doug. You know the rule. You got to let it breathe, man. You can't keep talking just to fill space. It doesn't sound natural. Yeah, Doug is he's a good dude. He's from Canada. I think it was -40 yesterday where
Oh,
he's
Lord.
from.
Where are you at
Yeah.
from in Canada, Doug? I know I go up there through the summer on vacation. We
And
got
Jordan Gage is still way out front.
he
He is setting the pace for sure in this race. And looks like Cruise Caudell's all over the back bumper, working the paint over on Jamie Massey.
keep in mind this is open setup here, so Gage brought the full house and then some tonight. He's ready to go. Gage also won the fixed race earlier tonight too, so he's got a little bit of mojo on his
did he?
back.
Well, this may be his track then.
He is in Alberta.
Northeast Alberta.
Yeah, well, we go up into Ontario there. I'm not quite sure how close or how far away that is actually, but
A million miles.
would not
Like,
surprise me, Jimmy.
Might as well be a million miles. All right, what are we? We're already on Heat 3 here. Starting on the pole, the number 30 of Blake Northcutt. Outside of Blake is the 18 of Kyle Surratt.
On the inside of row number 2 is the 29 Elaine Phillips. Is outside the 20 of Dustin Hennigan. Long time no see.
Row 3, 14 of Brandon Minnick. Outside of Brandon, you got the 69 of David Brewer.
On the inside of row number 4 is the 250 of Austin James. Tis outside. I don't know who that is. That's
Jeremy Vaughn.
Jeremy Vaughn. He changes
That's
paint.
the wild thing.
He changes paint jobs like they're freaking candy.
Well, maybe he's loaded. Maybe that's what. Maybe that's his vice, is getting new skins.
I was gonna say.
All by his lonesome in the back, the number 43 car of Joseph DeBoer.
Speaking of that, Jimmy, I think I'm shopping around for a new paint job. But do you know anybody that's pretty good at doing paint jobs?
Yeah, Billy Northcutt. Some
Billy
of the best I've ever
Northcutt.
seen.
I've broadcasted his leagues for quite honestly, probably a year and a half at this point. And I can honest to God say he has only ever done me one car, and it's not because for a lack of asking.
Well, he's probably too busy painting his own. He rolls out 2 or 3 new paints a week on himself.
2 to 3 a week? I think it's more like 2 or 3 a day.
Yeah, I saw 2 today on a post that he had 2 new ones ready to unveil.
Hey, and if he's not doing it for him, he's got 2 or 3 to do for Johnny Ratley, so it all equals out.
Yeah, well, Blake Northcutt's 15.158 on that last lap versus Kyle Surratt's 15.241. Now, looks like Kyle made up some time on this one. Blake turned to 15.184. No, Kyle 15.269.
We're coming up on halfway here. Do we got a Heat Race 4 coming up?
We do. Looks like we got 5 of them tonight.
How many transfer?
4. Taking 4 from each feature.
4.
Yep. Who's back in our transfer spot? We got Dustin Hennigan currently with Brandon Minnick working him over.
Yeah, Hennigan, that's another HNL car. It's one I haven't seen in a while. And then we got the 14 there of Brandon Minnick over at Rocket Racing.
Rocket Racing. Brandon's with Rocket?
Yep, Brandon and Shane Yates both are.
Okay. So he's running a Rocket setup then?
Probably. I don't know. I do know that the very first night out at Lernerville, Bill Miller picked up the win there, and I kind of raved over that because I know when he started, him and I were in the same boat there when we started, and I know I wasn't very good, and I'm not saying Bill wasn't very good when he started either, but where he's at now is leaps and miles compared to where he started at, and that's the same deal here with Brandon. Brandon is fast every time he shows up at the track now.
Well, Viv said she just wishes Billy painted kitchen. She needs a new kitchen. Viv, I feel for you. If Billy wasn't such a slacker, he would probably help you out there.
Tell Billy to put it into Photoshop and see what he can do for you.
You know what? Speaking of that, so Lori and I were going to move to this house, right? So we had pictures of the kitchen, and she couldn't decide what Keller to paint the walls and curtains and stuff. So I loaded it in Photoshop and made layers of everything. And we did it up exactly like she wanted it to look. And after we moved in and got it ready, Blake, you couldn't tell if you were looking at the Photoshop or really how it turned out. It was pretty cool.
Lord.
Okay, heat number 4 has hit the track. 61 car is on the pole. Josh Peacock outside of Josh is the always fast number 11 machine of Kyle Moyer.
It looks like Moyer's putting on a dance for us here. On the inside of row number 2 is the 26 of Jordan Curdle. His outside, the 21, Fast Eddie Farness.
Row 3 is it shows up 37. He's got to be 17 on track, I think. Machine of Robert Tucker. Outside of Robert is 51 of old T-Rail Payne.
On the inside of row number 4 is the 22 of Josh Thomas. To his outside, is that the 011 of Joey Reeder? Franklin Monick.
Yeah, Franklin Monick. And Cruise Caudell rounding out the field.
I can never keep these fellas straight.
Looks like the...
on the front end cam here, Jordan Curdle. See how tight it is here.
Looks like the mid line is starting to dry out a little bit. Guys are going just above it and just below it.
You know, Jimmy, another reason I haven't been to Limaland is one of two reasons. I heard Limaland can be very dusty, and the racing here is actually subpar.
Really?
They run, we had a good family friend of ours. They used to run 360s here, a multi-time track champion. And I guess back in the early 2000s, it was pretty solid. You had two lanes right around the tires and right up against the wall. But I don't know. Whenever they ran the Doty there, it was And late models actually aren't that good around here, from what I've heard. But
well,
I could be
Kyle
wrong.
is giving Josh a run for his money.
He sure is. They're working the inside here as we're coming to 2 laps to go.
It's like you got Eddie running the high line and Robert Tucker running the low line. Kind of like our 1 and 2 cars, the 3 and 4 kind of doing the same thing.
You know, this might honestly be my least favorite track on the service.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We got one to go here.
How can you say that after last week's race?
Hey, I said least favorite to run, not least favorite to broadcast. My least favorite to broadcast, it will and always will be Williams Grove. I hate that place to broadcast on. It is so bad.
Moyer took the victory there, didn't he?
Yeah. He was putting on a nice blinky dance for us.
I was going to say my screen was flashing because I was on him. All right. On the pole, Viv's Kitchen Painter Extraordinaire, 52 of Billy Northcutt. Outside of Billy is the 1 machine of Johnny Ratley.
On the inside of row number 2, looks like I'm still waiting on one of them. I'm not quite sure who that is. Oh, 27.
That's
Dormy Dale. Dale Farness. To his outside, the 12 of Gerald Miller.
Row number 3, the 04 of Calvin Brooks. Alongside Calvin, you've got the 17 machine of Jonathan Adkins.
On the inside of row number 4 is the 88 of Cody Ernest, I believe, and to his outside, the 4 of Bryce Smith. He's got a new one out tonight. It's kind of a spin-off of what I do believe was his mother's favorite paint job. I think it was the green and blue or yellow and blue.
Wow.
I can't remember.
That
Obviously,
looks fantastic.
Obviously, it doesn't help that I'm colorblind, but
maybe you could go help Viv pick out a new kitchen color, Blake.
Viv, you would not want that. Not in your wildest of dreams. You would have greens with purples, with yellows, with reds, anything that does not match.
Right, I'm interested to see if how this shakes out with our top 4 here.
Well, Blake Northcutt won his heat, right?
Yep.
Now,
I believe he did.
Now, if Billy and Johnny can get up here and tango,
That's what I'm
They're all
thinking. We
going to be
got
up at the front.
our last heat. We had 2 lines, a lower line and a upper line, and I'm anxious to see if that holds true throughout the rest of this heat as this track changes.
Brandon Minnick, if you win the B main, get over here and I will interview you. If you're going to win it just for the broadcasters, that's worthy of an interview.
We'll make you famous, Brandon.
And Viv said I was going to say Billy will have it pink and green.
Hey, if it's free labor, free materials, if he's buying, would you rock it, Viv, or no? Would you pass? Brandon says it's a deal. All right, Brandon, pressure's on, buddy.
We're already knocking on the door halfway to go there.
Tell you what, compared to last week, tonight's going really fast.
I was going to say I'll be able to shut the computer off at about midnight compared to 3 o'clock in the morning like last week.
Right.
Old Billy's not going away yet.
No, he's not. He's hanging right in there, him and Ratley both.
He found the
Having
fifth
a
gear
hell-
tonight.
Hell of a run.
We got 2 to go. Miller and Farness kind of single file right now, but
Yeah, this has turned out to be a really good race. White flag lap. Oh, Billy's going to get in front of Ratley.
Here comes Ratley. Get on, Billy. Get on. Here comes Ratley. Who's going to get it off at turn number 4? Give it to Billy Northcutt. Second, going to go to Ratley. Third to Gerald Miller. Fourth to Dale Farness. Fifth to Calvin Brooks. Sixth to Cody Ernest. Seventh to Adkins. And 8th to Bryce Smith. I can't believe I actually got all 8 cars in one pass. Looks like we're into a Conzi now.
That was a great heat. Looks like we're going. This is the first of 2 B mains, with the top 2 of each B main moving on to the feature.
And just so you know, Jimmy Viv said, "Oh heck yeah, ... I see purple table chairs, LOL."
Ooh.
Alrighty.
That would be unique. So the number 1 car, starting in the number 1 position, the 21 car of Jim Rivas outside of Jim is the guy who made the guarantee with us, the 14 machine of Brandon Minnick.
On the inside of row number 2 is the 04 of Calvin Brooks. And the outside is the 22 of Brennan Weeks.
Row number 3 is the 51 machine of Terrell Payne. Alongside Terrell, you've got the 99 of Travis Burtzer.
On the inside of row number whatever we're in is row number 4 is the 51 of T-Rail. No, you already got T-Rail, didn't you?
Yeah.
I can't even
Jeremy
get these straight
Vaughn.
anymore. Jeremy
Number
Vaughn.
8 of Jeremy Vaughn.
Tis outside the 17 of John Adkins.
In row number 5, we've got the 7 of Seth Castle. Outside of Seth, we got the 110 of Franklin Monac. And I think Jay pulled a Jamie and bounced.
Here we go. Man, I tell you what, old Brandon better get his 5th gear in place here. He's already knocking on the door of a 4-wide situation.
Yeah, he is. Well, he talked a big talk. Let's see if he can walk the walk. He's going to have to win this race. It's like he's trying. Who's to his inside that's peeking? Is that Brennan?
No, that's the 04 at Calvin Brooks. Weeks is pounding on the back bumper.
Okay. It's like Jim's got a comfortable lead out front there as Brandon and Calvin race side by side. Jim's got to love seeing that in his mirror.
Jim's not pulling away per se, but Brandon better get going.
If he Blake, if he doesn't win, with your permission, we'll start from here on out. We'll announce him as Brandon All Blow and No Go Minnick.
No.
No? Okay. Brandon, I'm just kidding, buddy. I hope you can take a joke.
We're knocking on the door halfway here.
Oh, Brandon's peeking up on the outside of Calvin again.
Maybe a little contact there. We got him 3 wide there for the second
Oh.
spot.
Tell you what, being in the middle is always an uncomfortable spot to be.
Oh, absolutely, especially when you got a guy named Cody Shans to your inside.
Right? Use you as a backboard.
I don't think I have ever been in a 3 wide situation with him and haven't got killed coming off the corner. We got 5 to go here. After this, we got another B, or are we going to the feature?
Nope, we got one more B. They're taking 2 cars from each B main.
Oh, heck, Brandon might not even make the feature.
Yeah, he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to pass Calvin to make it to the feature, and that's freaking tough, man. When you come to a league as good as NWRA, and they're only taking 2 out of each B main, and that's just the math. That's just how it works out tonight. But when they're only taking 2,
oh, he just killed the wall.
Man, that makes it tough to make a show. Just making a feature is an accomplishment in a league like this.
Well, you know what I suck at?
Life?
Well, yes, but
Okay.
qualifying.
Oh, I do too. I
And
shit the bed every single time.
If you can't qualify, you might as well load up and go home.
Yep.
We
That's
got 1 to go here.
Huge part of it.
Down the back stretch through 3 and 4 off of turn number 4. Rivas is going to take B main number 1. Calvin will take 2nd. At the line, Weeks is going to take 3rd. Minnick 4th. T-Rail 5th. Adkins 6th. Burtzer 7th. Castle 8th. Monic 9th. And the Wild Thing, Jeremy Vaughn 10th.
All right. Since this is a short track, I will get right on this grid. Starting on the pole of B main number 2, the 55 of Cody Myers. Outside of Cody, we've got the 22 of Joshua Thomas.
On the inside of road number 2 is the 2, the wall banger. Jesse Wald is outside 69 of David Brewer.
Row number 3, we've got the 88 of Cody Ernest. Outside of Cody, you've got the 26 of the Aussie, Sean Stevens.
On the inside of row number 4 looks to be the 26. Who is that?
Jordan Curdy.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about him. And the outside, the 217 of Anthony Janes.
Starting in row number 5 is the 250 of Austin Janes and the number 4 of Bryce Smith.
On the tail will be, looks like that's a 42. Who is that one? Oh, Walter. And to his outside, Walter. The 14, is that Franklin Monic?
Joseph DeBoer.
Joseph DeBoer. Man. Do you know who didn't show up tonight?
Who's that?
Billy Hipp.
Bailey Hipp, that's right. Yeah.
I see Brandon Minnick, sim racing, put ... High side wasn't the place to be. I see that.
So Brandon, are you going to be pissed if I make your nickname all blow and no go Brandon Minnick? Blake says no. I'm just asking you.
Hey,
Looks like Cody Myers got a good start to this race.
Hey, I'm just more afraid about Brandon's iRacing boss.
We're getting ready to go 3 wide. Who's Brandon's iRacing boss?
Richard Murtaugh.
Oh, I'm not worried about Richard. He's all blow and no go too. Come on now.
Uh-oh, they're wrecking the back. I caught that one.
Are they wrecking in the back?
That's Matt Walter in the 4 of Bryce Smith. Yellow is out. Let's go back and see.
And this top 3 is going to be a gun battle to see who can take those top 2 spots. Who do we got up front? Cody.
Brandon put, no, I don't have a nickname, so anything is fine.
Alrighty then.
You should not have said that one, Brandon.
We got the number 22 of Josh Thomas in 2nd, Jesse Wall in 3rd. Man, what a race. Those guys are battling it out lap after lap.
Looks like the 4 and the 14 made contact, and Matt Walter just nowhere to go.
So on that last green flag lap we had, Jesse Wall was the fastest of the top 3 with a 15.460. Cody Myers, your leader, turned to 15.517. Josh Thomas in 2nd turned to 15.562. So that tells you right there what kind of lap times and speeds they're putting down. That's it's going to make for a great race.
We are. It seems like we are losing. We've lost about 3/10 here since the track is starting to slick off. But here we go. We're going back green. Cody Myers back on the loud pedal.
See how this shakes out on this restart.
Looks like David Brewer and Cody Ernest getting up into the wall there.
Uh-oh.
They're all wrecking.
Jane's got the short end of that stick. That's some hard luck there.
We'll have to go back and see what this stall started from. Looks like...
I don't think yellows are counting.
I don't think so either. But it looked like just a big checkup in front of them. But it'd be like that sometimes.
Mama said there'd be days like this, Blake.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like they're going to go single file this time. As one of the front runners, Blake, when you're in a race like this and, oh no, they're going double file. When they're only taking the top 1, 2, or 3 positions and you're running up front, do you like seeing the single file in these consolation races?
It depends what the track state is. If it is, if it's slick, If it's tacky, then oh yeah. If it's tacky, it usually turns into a one-lane freight train. If it's slick, on the other hand, that means I got to be awful cautious of my right foot so I don't lose it in front of the whole field.
Here we go. Is that who's that fourth car that's wanting to get involved in this mix up front here?
That looks like Jordan Curdy. Yellow's back out again.
What happened? I missed that one.
Looks like Bryce Smith just looped it.
All on his lonesome?
Yep. Got into the bottom just a tad hard.
Yeah, Jordan had he's about 2/10 faster on that last green flag lap than the top 3. He's he might have something figured out on where he's getting some extra traction. Maybe looked like he's running that high line. Maybe he's getting a little extra grip up high compared to the guys down low. Stacked him back up. Here we go again.
Here we go.
Well, Cody's getting a great jump every time on those starts. Looks like Josh Thomas stayed up high. He got a great run on that one. Yep. Looks like the high line might be coming in.
That bottom's not gone away yet. If you can get down there and run it and keep your tires in the tack. Especially coming off exit. Oh, we got him around again. Looks like Sean Stevens. But we're going to stay green this time.
Maybe old Eddie shot the flagman. No more yellows.
After
Cody's
last,
staying out front.
I was going to say, hell, after last week at Williams Grove, I think the flagman's going to need to have Tommy John or something.
Right?
Or a rotator cuff or something. Holy hell. Did I ever tell you how many cautions we had last week?
15, wasn't it?
15.
Oh, Josh Thomas got a good run there on the top. Cody's in the slick. Oh, man, he's still making it work, though.
Yeah, Brandon, the top comes in for B-main number 2. How about that?
Wow.
Here we go through 3 and 4, off of turn number 4. Oh, the inside line's going around.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Cody lost
Josh Thomas and Jordan Curdy. going home. Look at that.
Oh, Cardi was the beneficiary there of those two cars getting together.
Limaland never fails, does it, Jimmy?
Uh-oh. Was that friendly or was that a little huh?
I did not see it.
We had a look like might have had somebody was upset after the race.
Does that surprise you?
Hey, it happens. Usually that's terms for immediate dismissal from a league. A lot of times they don't look at retaliation very kindly.
Well, if it also makes you feel any better, I sure sucked it up in my dirt draft tonight.
Well, didn't you even forget to select one of your drivers?
No, I selected them. They just sucked and didn't make the frickin' feature.
Oh.
The one I'm sitting 94th out of 149. And the other one I was in like 300 out of 700.
Hey, Blake, can you put it during warm-up? Can you go to like a scenic view?
Yeah.
Where it does different views around the track? Mine just happened
Scenic.
to land on scenic for some reason on the pace car view, and it's kind of neat the way it jumps around the track.
So it's kind of interesting talking about Limaland because my grandparents, so my uncles worked on a race car for probably close to 20 years before our driver eventually retired. But they remember going to Attica, or not Attica, they remember going to Limaland all the time. I don't remember it, but they're like, yeah, you mean the track with the picnic tables there you sit at by the concession stand? I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And of course, as soon as Limaland came out, I don't know if we're going to be able to see it or not, but one of the first camera shots I got was the concession stand with picnic tables, and I was like, I'll be damned.
It's amazing how accurate the recreation of iRacing is. If you're in Knoxville, you can see the Casey's across the street. The Casey's gas station is modeled perfectly at Knoxville, across the street from the track.
Well, obviously, I didn't get to go to Eldora until 2019, I guess. I went down for the NASCAR truck race, and then I had such a blast. I went back for the 4-crown. I had never seen the place before in my life, and from the aerial views I got on iRacing, it was perfect. There's nothing around Eldora. You talk about in the middle of BFE. You are in the middle of BFE.
So did they plant crop fields up against the property there?
No. Do you know why?
Or is it like woods and stuff?
Eldora is huge. Like the property, they have 8 parking lots. They have the little Eldora, which is right off of turn 3. Back in there, where they run all the go-karts and shit. Then off of turn 2, if you go over that way, that's where the historic Eldora Mile is. That got
turned. Have a mile?
Earl Baldas was going to turn it into pavement and run NASCAR there, but from the reading in the historical context that I've done, the pocket didn't run too deep on that project, so they plowed it under. There's still remains of it now, like the banking is still very, very much prevalent. It is just now a field.
Okay.
But
I don't want to cut you off, Blake, but we got a ton of people to get through on this short track.
Yep.
We better get started. On the pole, the 121 car of Carl Kilgore. Outside of Carl is the 13 machine of Jordan Gage.
Keep going.
Row number 2, we've got the 30 machine of Blake Northcutt. Outside of Blake in row number 2, we've got the 11 of Kyle Moyer.
On the inside of row number 3 is the 0 of Billy Northcutt. Is outside the 16 of David Blackberg.
Row number 4 features the 2 machine of Jamie Massey. Outside of Jamie, you got the 18 of Kyle Surratt.
On the inside of row number 5 is the 61 of Josh Peacock. Is outside the 1 of Johnny Ratley.
Row number 6, the 71 machine of William the Grove Hargreaves. And outside of Will, we got the 55 of Cruise Caudell.
On the inside of row number 7, I do believe is the 29 of Lane Phillips. It is outside the 21, Fast Eddie Farness.
Row number 8, the 12 machine of Gerald Miller. Outside of Miller, we've got the 1 of Alex Brewer.
Row number 10 sees the 71 of Dan Stiffler. It is outside the 16 of Dustin Hennigan.
The next row, we've got the 17 of Robert Tucker. Outside of Robert, we got Dale Farness.
And we're green.
Rounding out the field is Jim Rivas, Josh Thomas, Calvin Brooks, and Jordan Curdy. Ooh,
What
3
a-
wide.
What a lovely cluster. You know what to start the race. We got 50 laps here, too. Holy shit.
Oh, 50 laps. I didn't realize we were
Oh,
50
they're
lappers.
4 wide already. How is it with bull rings that
Kilgore's
everybody
up in the
goes
wall.
4 wide?
I don't know.
Do you,
Why is that?
do you know what makes me feel good, though?
What's that?
At least
Oh,
it's not
Eddie's
my
around.
league. Or at least it's not just my league.
Did Eddie get going again? He disappeared off my screen.
He
I couldn't
disappeared
tell.
on mine, too, but they're rolling. This blimp view, it's spectacular to watch around here. You see how tight things get. Oh, they're 3 wide there, Massey in the middle, Hargreaves on the bottom, and Cruise Caudell beating that cushion down on the top.
Kilgore and Moyer are out front battling.
Looks like Blake Northcutt. Man, wouldn't that be something to interview Blake tonight? I don't know if he's ever gotten to be interviewed or not.
Oh, is that right?
I mean, I've interviewed him just one-off, like during a warm-up session over Dirt Panda or something like that. But for finishing the top 3, I don't know. Same with Billy. Man, when that time comes that Billy Northcutt is going to get a win, I hope to hell I'm broadcasting it.
Looks like William Hargreaves was working on the inside of Billy there. Jamie Massey was there with him. Jamie decides to move up high.
Looks like Billy's
Both
going to
of-
the back.
Both of them are trying to make something work.
That top
Ooh,
side is strong right now, buddy.
Looks like Moyer got around Kilgore up front.
Uh-huh. He's putting on a little blinky dance there, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, here comes Blackberg. Yellow's out. So for all you guys watching, this is what I get right here. I get 4 cars here, a couple of them backwards. That's all. I don't know what happened.
Oh, it doesn't show.
Nope. But in case you're wondering, Jimmy Hudson O'Neill picked up the win tonight with the Lucas Oil Tour. First night in a new car. With a new car
Cool.
owner.
What chassis is he running?
I think Longhorn.
So
Well,
there is a
could be
young
wrong.
kid that runs the modified in Illinois. He's out of Illinois. Mike McKinney.
Yeah, I know Mike. Yep.
Super talented. This year he's running the Longhorn. He's sponsored by Longhorn this year.
Did you hear about the 604 late model deal down at Volusia?
Oh, yeah. With the valve springs?
Yeah, it was a 17-year-old chassis, Masters built.
Wow.
You know,
And Moyer got a heck of a jump there. It looks like Carl's going to try and make something work on the bottom.
You know, I do have to say, if you get caught cheating, shame on you. But when it comes to valve springs at a 17-year-old Masters built, regardless,
Well, yeah.
I mean, regardless, the driver still has to wheel and deal, regardless if it's illegal or not. But the fact that it's with a 17-year-old car, I think that's badass.
Yeah. Yeah, they were apparently making it work.
From what I gathered, it was like the valve spring height.
Oof.
Oh, they're
It's
beating
getting
him
slick,
back in
and
the
they're
back
starting
here.
to check up. Yeah. You know, that's the thing, Blake. So I was watching this.
Moyer and Surratt. They keep it going, but man, I think Moyer was pointed at a 90 into the pits. So you're watching what?
I was watching a video where a crate engine specialist, a husband and wife, it looked like, as a Facebook video, they're talking about how often guys with the crate engine should check their springs and possibly replace them. They're talking like every 10 races they need to be getting new valve springs.
Huh.
I didn't realize that was a recommendation. So I immediately thought of the 604 guy down in Florida. Did he just make an honest mistake and screw up and went to do his normal maintenance and bought the wrong springs?
Could be. Well, do you know what really sucks about that situation? That was a 10,000 to win.
Somebody's around.
That's Jim Revis. No, that's Lane. I caught that. I did actually catch that. Let's go back and see what happened here for sure. But that was a 10,000 to win payday, and he got stripped of. Looks like Lane just got down into the tires, and it shot him tight. And Ratley was there, possibly a bit of neck code.
So let's take a look. How are we running right now? Looks like Kyle Moyer is your leader. Second place, Kyle Kilgore. Third place, Kyle Surratt. Fourth, David Blackbird. Fifth, Josh Peacock. Sixth, Cruise Caudell. Seventh, Blake Northcutt. Eighth, Robert Tucker. Ninth, Jamie Massey. Rounding out your top 10 is the 27 Dale Farness.
I was going to say everybody's probably going off here. February 4 through 6, Winter Freeze, Screven Motor Speedway, 17,000 to win compacts.
What?
Brandon Minnick's going to be racing it. Well, best of luck. I hope to hell you win that.
17,000 to win a compact race?
Yes.
Holy smokes.
I'll go buy a Dodge Neon and take it down there and fuck it up. That's worth it. Uh-oh.
Holy cow, what a move by Moyer. Did you see the run he got?
I did, and Massey got the short end of that deal.
Wow. It's like he hit the nitrous. He was gone.
Brandon, looks like you're about a day late and a dollar short. Top line dominant now. Everybody's on the top.
Yes, it is. And I'll tell you what, these guys make it look easy. Can you ride around in the car with Moyer or Kilgore, one of the top guys, Blake, to show them what it looks like? They're making this look awful easy. It's not as easy as they're making it look.
Let's ride with Kilgore. Kilgore's one of the best at ripping the top. Cockpit. He get right up in there against that wall. Look, he's so close. Just leaning right up in there.
And he is close to that. You can see him working that wheel back and forth, too. They are not on a Sunday drive.
Brandon says SCDRA, 17,000 to win that race, and they have 10 5,000 to win races throughout the year. And Brandon is running Bristol.
They're going to run compacts at Bristol?
I guess. Well, whenever they go dirt for the dirt, or for those dirt nationals or whatever they're calling them.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see that.
Hopefully they got a PP or a pay-per-view of it so I can watch. That'd be nice to watch, Brandon. We're nearing halfway already.
Wow.
They're making it easy. No, I'm not even going to say that. I take back what I just said.
Yeah.
I definitely take that back.
Kyle Surratt's having a great run tonight, running in third. He looks very strong. He's all over the back of Kilgore. Moyer's in command, though, so far. Who is our fourth place car? We got quite a bit of space back to fourth.
That would be Cruise Caudell.
Cruise Caudell, okay.
Look for the pink Ford Focus hatchback number 38.
Kyle Kilgore just threw a slider, and that about got ugly. He's back to third.
Uh-oh.
Here comes Moyer with the slide job to get back in front of Surratt. Surratt's going to cross him over.
What a run, man. He got back by Moyer like he was parked.
Comes Moyer with another crossover. Is not going to make it happen. He is going to try and throw a slider.
That must be a hell of a curb up there. Look at that. Holy crap.
Well, you could tell Kilgore was pulling so hard to the left to try and get a run on Moyer and ran out of room and had to get off the throttle.
Knock, knock, party o'clock. Here comes the 55 of Cruise Caudell knocking on the back bumper of Kilgore. Isn't that the nickname for Kevin Harvick? Oh, where did he come from?
Is it?
Yeah. Is that Billy? That is Billy Northcutt. He must have got sent around there. Billy's back to 24th. They're coming up to lap him here momentarily.
Wow, Surratt is checking out. All he needed was some clean air, man. He's gone. Look at him.
Old Dormy Dale's probably the hard charger. He's up 15 spots.
Wow. Dale's saying, look at me, Mom. Watch this.
Actually, I got a better nickname for Brandon Minnick. Are you ready to hear it?
Yeah, what is it? Lay it on me.
Mr. Where Did He Go? I can't take credit for that because he commented it in the comment section. I thought it was too good. I had to say it. Mr. Where Did He Go?
Fantastic. Where did he go? On the trailer.
Looks like just a big stack up. Eddie got in the back of Thomas, and the guy behind Eddie just got into him, and around goes Eddie.
Tell you what, the guy that did not want to see that caution, I guarantee, was the race leader, Kyle Surratt. He was walking the dog. He had a commanding lead, and that's all wiped out now. They're going to be back bumper to bumper to start this again.
Well, guys, I can honestly tell you my 21H street stock is going to stay in the trailer tonight. I don't have any intentions on getting out and testing tonight. So.
Yeah, we just don't have the time like we did at Williams Grove.
And quite honestly, if it was to stay in the trailer the whole rest of the season, I think I'd be okay with that.
Listen to you. Here we go. See if Kyle can replicate his success.
There we go.
That was an interesting strategy by Carl. He pulled down low to try and get on that tack for his to start that. Someone Dale's around.
Old Dale. Nah. Hey, goodbye. You know, they always told me not to quit my day job.
Yeah, you would think a music major would sing better than that, but who am I to say?
Yeah, well, there's a reason I'm an instrumentalist.
I can't judge, though. I can't sing at all.
Looks like... I think there were 3 wide going in, a little contact with Robert Tucker and Gerald Miller just up in the preferred lane. Slower car, just couldn't get stopped in time.
Bibb says, just gonna say, keep your singing in the shower.
Yeah, only if my professors would tell me that. Here we go. Cruise Caudell just wiped it out in front of the whole field.
Cruise Caudell, man, I've been there and done that. A little bit too much pepper on it, and she came around on him.
Well, at least we're keeping Viv entertained so she didn't go to bed yet.
I think Bib's a night owl.
I do too. Here we go, going back green, and Caudell just looped it, and Peacock had nowhere to go. Hell, heck, it looked like he just kept his foot in the clutch and started going backwards with traffic.
That's a terrible feeling when you loop it in front of the field like that.
What would make me more mad is watching somebody push the clutch in and try and keep it from going down into traffic and then just clobbering him.
Yeah, that's hard because you're up on the wheel, you're wanting to get a good jump and stay up there because you're having a good run, and then all of a sudden it's just happens so fast. It's like Moyer took over our top spot.
There we go.
There we go, which Kyle, I think, wanted the top spot anyway. See if he can get back out front.
If you guys have a preference on camera view, let me know. I want the TV2 now instead of the blimp cam. Uh-oh, look like Tucker had some help from behind. Diving below the tires there.
Old Surratt's on a rail again, man. He's making that top side work. Who
Looks like Peacock's in the wall.
Is that who that is up there, Peacock?
61, yep.
Okay.
Speaking of music here, this completely off topic. After we get done with this, I got a video to send you of Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train.
Ozzy.
Yellow's out again. I spoke too frickin' soon, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. If Eb doesn't fire you, Eddie will.
Well,
all right, let's look at our...
I mean, now let's be real here. The only one that's going to be firing us is going to be Terry.
That's true.
Looks like
Very.
Looks like Josh Thomas just made contact with Jim Rivas, and that was that. Okay, since we're slacking here tonight, and we're rolling up on 10 to go, who's your pick going to be?
I'm telling you, it's Kyle Surratt all the way. If he can stay on that top side, if they go to single file restarts, I have no doubt he's going to take it. I think the only way Moyer has anything for him is if Kyle has to start on the inside and can't get back to the top. So
I'm gonna pull a complete underdog card here. I think Moyer and Kilgore are gonna wreck, and I think Peacock is gonna win this.
Really? Okay.
That's kind of my extreme, but I guess if I have to go with the legit, we're back on the yellow again.
There. What happened? I missed it. I was watching the... Oh, I see the 16 cars turning around and pulling back out of the pits.
Yeah, he got sideways, and Blake Northcutt had nowhere to go.
All right. Leader of the race right now, Kyle Surratt. Second, Kyle Moyer. Third, Carl Kilgore. Running fourth is Josh Peacock. Fifth, Gerald Miller. Up to sixth, William the Grove Hargreaves. Running seventh is the always strong Robert Tucker. Eighth is Blake Northcutt. Ninth, Johnny Ratley. 10th, Jamie Massey. Tell you what, old William Hargreaves is sneaking up there.
I think Viv just wants to see a Panda in the top three.
He's getting up there. He's making his way up there. He's going to have 10 laps to figure something out. I don't think anybody's going to have anything for Surratt, though, if he can stay on top. He looks really, really strong.
Wouldn't that be a curveball right now if that top just went away?
Yes, it would. And that happens. You can be running along good for 30, 40 laps, and all of a sudden you just start going backwards.
One yellow comes out, and the line changes, and your setup goes to hell in a handbasket.
Yep.
I did that the other night.
These are open setups. Could beat it.
They are.
Kyle's got the money for the top.
You know, on a completely different note, one of the hardest things to figure out is fuel. As we're back green, a quick blocky Dumbo story here. I was running sprint car with a league, and I was weaseling my way up through the field. I took the lead going down the backstretch on the white flag. Coming out of turn 4, I ran out of gas and finished 5th.
Oh. Surratt's making her work again. He's jumped way out in front.
Oh, he's
Look at
gone.
Hargreaves. Hargreaves is keeping her down low in that tack.
That's what Billy was doing in the pure stock race, just minding his P's and Q's.
Oof. Thought Peacock and Kilgore were going to get together there.
Wouldn't it be something if lap traffic played a part in this?
Kilgore back to 4th. Looks like Peacock's making a push for 2nd.
Looks like we're coming to 5 to go. He is high, wide, and handsome. 5 laps to go this time by. Somebody that can get up right on the cushion and ride that thing without hitting the wall, I have mad respect for.
Tell you what, Kyle Surratt's run right now has a thing of beauty. The way he's making that thing stick up on that cushion.
That almost looks like Kyle Larson from the other night at Alltech.
Go to his far chase and watch him.
That cushion is high in 3 and 4. There's almost not even an outside wall left.
Yeah, I'm watching his rear chase.
There was a
His
car
far
spun
chase.
out there, but looks like he got off. Man, when he goes through 3 and 4, it almost looks like his right rear's higher than the fence. We got 2 laps to go here, but yeah, check this out going through 3 and 4. His spoiler is higher than the wall. Down the backstretch. What an amazing win here. Through 3 and 4, off of 3 and 4. Surratt's going to pick up the win.
It's like a battle for
Moyer 2nd, Peacock 3rd, Kilgore 4th, Miller 5th, Hargreaves 6th, Ratley 7th. And we'll get the rest of them here momentarily. Ratley takes 7th, Tucker 8th, Massey 9th, Blake Northcutt 10th, Alex Brewer 11th, Eddie Farness 12th, Jordan Gage 13th, Daniel Stiffler 14th, Dale Farness 15th, Cruise Caudell 16th, Jim Rivas 17th, Calvin Brooks 18th, Dustin Hennigan 19th, Josh Thomas 20th, David Blackberg 21st, Jordan Curdy 22nd, Billy Northcutt 23rd, and Lane Phillips will round out the 24-car field. We are going to get Josh Peacock, Kyle Moyer, and Kyle Surratt in here soon. Let's see who we got here. Looks like we're going to get Peacock in here first. Just waiting on the cameraman to get set up here, and we'll get talking to the 61. Josh Peacock here momentarily. Jimmy, what a night tonight. We had 50 green flag laps. Or not, I mean, we had 50 laps. Well, we had a few amount of cautions.
Yeah, it looked like the track slicked off pretty good, and there for a while it looked like the guys were having trouble staying off each other, but once they got it figured out, man, it was a fast track on top.
Alrighty, looks like we got the 61 of Josh Peacock. You got a copy there, Josh.
You got you, Bubba.
Man, that was quite the race. Started 9th, got up to 3rd there. After about halfway or so, the track pretty much became top dominant. Talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, the track definitely went up top. We didn't quite have the car to pull off there like we wanted to, so it was kind of married to the bottom middle of the track. But yeah, their late race, the top was kind of evening out with everything else, trying to kind of mount a run and stay on the inside of Moyer. But we just didn't quite have the momentum coming off the corner to ever clear him. But yeah, overall, it was decent nights for us. We went up and down, but ended up third. We'll take it.
Yeah, you had a good run there with Moyer and Kilgore, um, for probably 10 or 15 laps going 3 wide. How tight does that get here, especially when the track slicks off and sometimes that cushion coming off the corners just runs out?
Man, it might seem like the track's small, but really, when it gets slick like that, if you're running the bottom, you're not really going to come that far up on the straightaways. You usually got more room than you think, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely good running with guys like, Carl and, Moyer that, give you a little bit of room. I know I made sure I left Moyer and Carl both aligned up top whenever I was running the middle, but yeah, it all worked out.
You got something for him, Jimmy?
Josh, congratulations on a strong run. You were doing so well there for a while. You were actually Blake's pick to win the race. So congratulations.
That would have been nice. We've been a little slump, especially this series here lately. We've had a real bad qualifying effort and heat race run at Volusia, and last week we got involved in a late race incident to put us out. But yeah, it's just I'll take a third after the couple weeks we've been having.
Well, do you got any people or sponsors you like to thank? We'll get you moving on out of here tonight.
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to all my teammates at Bulletproof Motorsports. I also like to give a shout out to Todd and all the guys at FERN for coming on board as a team sponsor this year. Everything they do for us. I'd like to give a shout out to Traction by Boosted, Steve Bigler. Need kind of tire solutions around the Chicago area. Definitely give him a shout. Shameless plug to JP Designs, putting his badass wrap on the car. Need anything done for iRacing or even real life artwork or whatever, give us a shout on Facebook at the real JP Designs. Give a shout out to Eddie and everybody that puts this league on. You guys run the broadcast.
Alrighty, well, congratulations on your third place effort tonight, and can't wait to see you back here next week.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, that was the 61 of Josh Peacock. Up next, we got the 11 machine of Kyle Moyer. You got a copy there, Kyle?
I got you, buddy. I got you.
Man, that was a hell of a race. You were up there battling for the race lead the whole night. Took the lead for a while, I think, when you were battling with Carl Kilgore, and then Surratt just weaseled his way around you and took off. It had to have been a hell of a night. 50 laps, 3 wide, the majority of it. Talk about it a little bit.
It was definitely a really racy track. It was good racing Carl. I know we had issues last week, but that's the past, I guess. So it was good racing with him. Kyle got around me on the top side, or I think he passed me on the bottom with the slide, but he was fast. I couldn't keep with him. It was a good race.
The track slicking off quite a bit there. Turned into the pretty much top dominant past halfway. I know you're 3 wide there. Sometimes the cushion runs out coming off the corner and a little contact, but I didn't see a whole heck of a lot.
No, it was good racing up front. Everybody tried to give each other room. Like I said, it was good racing with Carl, good racing with Surratt, Peacock there at the end. It was just a good race.
Well, we had a few cautions towards the end of it. How did that pin into your effect tonight?
I was going backwards. I mean, I couldn't catch him. He had the better car tonight. I just had it in the beginning, and about, 25 laps in, it just started going away.
Did you got anything for him, Jimmy?
Kyle, congratulations, man, on a strong finish. You are always fast week in and week out, and watching you tonight in the heat, man, I thought this might be your night. And great job running that feature, man. You guys are battling the entire race.
Definitely so. There's a lot of fast guys in these guys. You know that. I mean, anybody in this server can win a race. It's definitely a good race. I'm glad Eddie puts this league on. Thank you guys for picking up the broadcast. I mean, that's pretty cool. You guys are doing this. Thank my team, Team Dirt Wire, of course, Big Designs, Evil One Graphics, Junk Fabrication, and that's about it.
Alrighty, well, congratulations on your second place effort, and can't wait to see you back here next week.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you.
Alrighty, that was the 11 machine of Kyle Moyer. Well, Jimmy, I don't see Surratt in the interview.
You're kidding me.
Up in the general. I wish I was.
Man, and here I was going to compare his run to a Kyle Larson run.
Let's see if I can tag him in here for a little bit. But man, once again, Jimmy, the pleasure's always mine calling races with you. I know this is like our fourth race maybe, but
Yeah.
it feels, well, I mean, fourth night, probably seventh race, but it feels like I've been doing this with you for years.
Well, in all fairness, Blake, last week's Williams Grove race that did take a year off of our life, so it's like we've been doing it for
got that
years.
right. No shit.
Yeah.
But
No, I enjoy it. Thank you for having me. I always have a good time. I always have a good time calling the NWRA league. They are a top-notch league. I know, Eddie, from time to time it can be frustrating to run a league. But at the end of the day, Eddie does a fantastic job. He's got a great group of guys. They run hard. They try and run clean. It's good entertainment.
well, from what I'm gathering in the through the interview, looks like Surratt is unable to get in here tonight. Possibly wasn't him driving the car. So on that note,
Oh, really?
on that note, from everybody here at the Panda Nation iRacing Network, I am Blake Deponette, joined alongside Jimmy Neese. From everybody with Billy Northcutt, Blake Northcutt, the whole Dirt Panda gang, Viv's Retail Liquor, and the rest of us that I'm sure I'm forgetting. Until next Monday night here with the Northwest Racing Association, peace out.